All right. What's going on, everybody? As you can tell, did a little shave job. I had to get rid of the crap on my face. It was getting very annoying. It was starting to itch a little bit. So I figured, you know what? Let me just get this crap off here, right? So, how we doing? But yeah, what's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with a very special live stream. Today, of course, is Friday. Day 2 of the NFL draft is about 3.5 hours away, just under. And the Browns will be on the clock twice, at least as of right now. Are you ready for a rookie tackle to block Garrett? You mean get his lunch taken from him by Myles Garrett? Yeah. You really think a rookie tackle is going to stop Myles Garrett? That's cute. That's so cute. Look at your naive little self thinking a rookie tackle is going to stop Myles Garrett. That's funny. that's cute. That is really cute. So cute to hear that. So I've been looking at mock drafts from all over the web over the past day or so. Oh, you want Jackson Powers Johnson? So you want the Steelers to double down on O linemen? Interesting. Interesting. Let's take a look at some day 2 mock drafts, and then I'm gonna give you my ideas of what I think the Browns could do tonight. Because obviously it'll fluctuate. Guys will fall down, and guys will be taken above their value. Guys will get they'll reach. We see it every freaking year. So Bleacher Report posted their day 2 predictions a few hours ago, earlier this morning. So they talked about results. They have A.D. Mitchell going to the Bills. Okay. Kingsley Suamataia going to the Patriots. If he's available for the Browns, I bet you they'd jump up and take him. I heard they really like him. There's a couple others that they really like too. Jackson Powers Johnson. In fact, before I get into that, let me take a look at the visits that we've done with players. Players that we visited with. What was more successful, the Browns day 1 draft or Dallas Cowboys free agency? That's a good one. Although the thing is, Duke, at least you guys signed a couple players. I'd say the Cowboys free agency, because they at least signed a couple players. Sure, they weren't big names, but yeah, they signed a couple players. Jacob, stop it. You're going 0-16. You're going 0-16. Yeah, I hope we freaking sweep y'all this year. It ain't gonna happen, but I hope we beat your faces in again. At home. We're gonna put Russell Wilson in the freaking dirt. He's gonna wanna go and make cringe ass videos again. Mr. Unlimited. Mr. Unlimited. Mr. Unlimited. So let me take a look here. Cleveland Browns top 30 visits. These are all the players that they really, really loved. All right. Yeah, these are all the players that they absolutely loved. So let's see. They've met with Joe Milton. He's not being picked today. He'll probably be like a 5th or 6th rounder. Michael Pratt. Yep, I bet you he will. Tight ends, Eric All, former Wolverine. And then Jatavian Sanders, who I heard the Browns absolutely loved. And then you have the tackles that I think they could really jump on if given the opportunity. Myron Amagaji. God, I can't. That name is so tough. And then you have Kingsley Suamataia. I think he'll be gone way earlier than what we're going to be picking. Giovanni Manu, that's a day 3 pick. And then Javion Cohen. day 3 pick. Those are just the offensive players. Now, defensively, you had Michael Hall. I would love that. McKinley Jackson and T'Vondre Sweat. I heard he had some, personal issues, so like mental thing off the field. I'm calling him a lunatic, but he had like off the field stuff. So he'll probably fall a little bit. I think we could easily take him like 4th round, 5th round. McKinley Jackson, Jawan Briggs, of course, DeCamerion Richardson, corner, and Jaden Hicks. And then I'm pretty sure there's others. Let me take a look at another site. What's going on, Eddie? Any Buckeyes players? Michael Hall will most likely be gone tonight. I don't think of any others unless like Cade Stover or Tommy Eichenberg get taken. I don't see any other Buckeyes getting drafted tonight. In fact, let me take a look. I think I can look at the draft tracker. See who's available. Because there's not that many. There's not that many Buckeyes out there at all. Because a lot of them went back to school for their revenge run. Alright, let's see. What else is there? I already talked about the Dogs by Nature one. But let's see here. Best prospects available day 2. I've already talked about that. In fact, I saw a mock draft from an NFL writer that had us taking, what is his name? Like Roki Ohoro. What the? Bruh. His last name is so hard to say. It's like Ohoro. There you go. Something that someone literally said in a comment on a video saying he literally sounds like he's barking. His last name is literally barking. It's like, oh my god, it kind of is. I see it now. And then with our 3rd round pick, I think it's Zerline had us taking Blake Corum. That would be fun. Yes, I'll take that all day long. Yep. That's my guy right there. That's my guy. Why it's infatuated with Troy Franklin? He's a big play receiver. And he would complement our receiving corps so well. Now, guys that we would be passing up on. I mean, you have Jonathan Brooks, Rook, that Ohoro guy. Jonah Ellis, edge out of Utah. I mean, Braden Fisk. I heard the Browns were talking to him quite a bit during the meetings. Christian Haynes, I don't see that. Chris Jenkins is another name I have heard a lot of. And then round 3, we take Junior Colson. Whoever made this freaking mock draft on Bleacher Report, it's the scouting department, so it doesn't say specifically. But yo, they cooked hard with that. If we get out of this day 2, with freaking Troy Franklin and then Junior Colson, that's a W. That's a W. And then here comes all the people, and I can tell you there's gonna be people saying, but I thought you hated the team up north. I do. But the way I see it, the moment their name is called in the draft and they put on that hat, they're not a Wolverine anymore. No. They're essentially going to be a Brown. I mean, did I hate Jabril Peppers? No, because Ohio State beat his butt every year. Same thing with Donovan Peoples-Jones, right? Now, this would be different because these guys have actually beat our butt the last couple of years. But they're good, right? They actually are very good. That's what happens when you have good players who actually somehow win. Although, they're kind of tainted because of the whole Connor Stallions thing. But yeah. Let's see. Okay, so here's the list. Mason Smith. Talked with him at the combine. I mean, I wouldn't. Oh my god, Duke. Sounds like a dog. Oh my god, someone's gonna be like, stop barking. Where's one? I'm saying his freaking name. It's It's Horo. Oh my gosh, there's some crazy names in this draft class. I feel bad for Roger Goodell having to say these names. Of course, luckily, I don't think it'll be Roger saying them. There's going to be special guests saying them. Oh my god, you'd have to see me in the freaking green room constantly pronouncing this guy's name, so not to embarrass myself in front of millions of people. Mason Smith, okay. Troy Franklin, met with him at the combine. 6'3", 187. All right. Uh-huh. What else? Christian Hayes. So we did meet with him at the Senior Bowl. Okay. Joe Milton. There seems to be a lot of buzz about him turning to a tight end. Okay. Braden Fisk. Talked about him recently. Senior Bowl. And I think we met with him at the Combine too. Blake Larson from Augustana College. Some small little all-star game. Okay. Malik Washington, that's an interesting one at the combine. Javion Cohen, top 30 visit. By the way, we had a top 30 with someone else too. I just saw. I thought, yeah, Joe Milton. So we brought them into the facility. That tells you a lot right there. They like these guys. Malik Washington, Javion Cohen, Aiden Robbins met with him at the combine. Xavier Worthy, he's off the board now, but they met with him at the combine. Gabe Wallace, Miles Murphy from North Carolina, a D tackle, 6'4", 310. Met with him at the Shrine Bowl. Audric Estime. Now, if we were to go running back, and you want running backs that could just run people over and keep going without losing any speed, he's the kind of guy. He would be the ultimate complementary back with Chubb. Now, the best part is he's essentially the same thing as Chubb. He's a big-ass dude who can run people over. He's got some good speed, too. Yeah. So while Chubb's on the mend, still getting back up to speed, you'd still be able to run people over with Audric Estime. And then Jermaine Burton, combine, 6 foot, 194. Yep. He has good quickness, good acceleration, a deep threat. Ooh. Yeah. And of course, he'd be another Bama player. We have 5 of them on the team already. This would make 6. Kyron Amagaji, top 30 visit. That tells you all you need to know. They love this guy. 6'5", 326. We get a guy like him, that means Jedrick Wills might be on the way out. And then Tuli, oh my god, what is this guy? Oh my goodness, this name. Tuli Gasanoa. My god. These names, bro. Met with him at the combine. Delmar Glaze, a tackle, 6'5", 315 at the Senior Bowl. Michael Hall, top 30 visit. He is probably one of my favorite Buckeyes out there. I would love to have him. They met with Bo Nix for some reason. He's obviously off the board. My theory is they met with Bo to get a better look at Troy Franklin from someone else's point of view. Kind of like what they did a few years ago with Jalen Hurts, when I guess they were maybe looking at CeeDee Lamb. They do that. And then Patrick Paul met with him at the combine. Malachi Corley, top 30 visit. Another guy that I think we would jump at to get him. 5'11", 210. Yeah, he's pretty good. And then Adisa Isaac at the combine. 6'4", 249. I don't know if we'd go after another pass rusher, but if we did, I think he'd be a solid option. Bengals got a bust. Yeah, they did. Nah. Not gonna hate and say he's a straight up bust, but yeah, they think Amarius Mims is going to stop Miles, just like Steeler fans think their guy's gonna stop Miles. Like, nobody's gonna stop him. Not one-on-one. You're not gonna put a rookie against Myles Garrett. That's stupid. You're just asking for trouble. So let's see. Who does Ohio State have out there? All right. All right. So Ohio State, Michael Hall, Cade Stover, Tommy Eichenberg, Josh Proctor, Matt Jones, Steele Chambers, Xavier Johnson, and Mayan Williams. And if you look at all those guys, all but two are actual seniors that had no eligibility left. Marvin was a junior. He could have come back if he really wanted to. And Michael Hall was also a redshirt sophomore. He could have come back, but he didn't want to either. So, yeah. So, yeah. That's the Buckeye list. All right. Now, as far as who I would want today, you guys already know. Like my personal preference, get me someone like Troy Franklin at 54, like Bleacher Report has, right? You know, Troy Franklin. If you can't get him, you get someone like a Ladd McConkey if he's there. You know, maybe Braden Fisk if you want to go D line. Chris Jenkins if he's there. Keon Coleman, another name that I've seen mentioned with the Browns. Browns fans have fallen in love with that guy out of nowhere. And then there's some other guys that I think could be an option if they're there. Obviously, the O lineman, like I mentioned. But I'm telling you, I wonder what the Browns would do if someone like A.D. Mitchell or Kool-Aid McKinstry, Cooper DeJean, Jerry Newton, or Newton, Jerzon Newton. What if those guys fell to the 40s? Would AB jump and take them? Right? If someone did a JOK-esque fall, I tell you what, if Kool-Aid McKinstry fell to like 40 in the mid 40s, I would jump up and take him. I would. Although I don't think it'll happen because we're not getting rid of Greg. And I think our secondary is all set. So I don't think we're going to go secondary. But man, I would absolutely be over the moon if we got Troy Franklin or Keon Coleman or Ladd or A.D. Mitchell somehow. I'd be over the moon for those guys. What else are we talking about in here? Nothing else? All right, cool, cool. So yeah, I will I'll be making my usual reaction videos like I've done the past couple years. And this should be fun. We're about 3 hours away. So, yeah, I'll be watching the draft. You already know. And hopefully we see some good things happening. By the way, let's take a look and see what they have other teams doing, according to Bleacher Report. All right. So Houston getting Javon Bullard. Okay. Giants take Lassiter. Philly, Roman Wilson. Browns take Troy Franklin. Cowboys take Jonathan Brooks from Texas. Staying in the state. Okay. And then third round, Edge Cooper going to the Giants. That's another guy I think the Browns would probably jump at. Or Malachi Corley, Adisa Isaac, Jatavian Sanders, Trey Benson. I could see them trading up for someone like that in the third round if they don't trade up in the second round. There's a lot of really, really good players. Cade Stover, 78 overall, going to the Commanders. That's lit. That'd be cool. Bengals get Mason Smith. Wow. Michael Hall to the Rams. DJ James to the Steelers out of Auburn. We get Junior Colson. Man, like I said, if we get out of this day two with Troy Franklin and Junior Colson, that would be a W. That would be a big W in my book. Yeah. Let's see. So Junior Colson is 6'2", 238. Okay. They don't have his numbers in here. Positives, Good movement skills overall, which helps him in coverage. Has the speed to carry vertical routes or be effective in Tampa 2. Quick to read play action and can get to his depth landmark by either backpedaling or roboting. When coming downhill against the run, he has the speed to pop to create stalemates in the hole against ISO blocks from fullbacks. Okay. Negatives, shaky instincts, inconsistent with using his hands against the run, caught with his hands and ends up. Oh, okay, gets caught with his hands and ends up getting stuck on blocks. Okay, yeah, okay. Speed. 14 games, 8 to 9 tackles, 2 passes defended, 2 tackles for loss. Had a left foot injury, missed spring practice in 2023. He spent the first 9 years of his life in Haiti. Oh, that's cool to hear. Grade 6.9, nice. Potential role player, contributor, 4th round. They have him graded as a 4th rounder. Overall, 88. Position rank, linebacker 3. Pro comparison, Damone Clark. All right. Okay. So, yeah, we'll see. Let's see if there's any other mock drafts out here that say something. And of course, I've been checking with. I've been looking on Twitter to see if anything happens, if anything's been happening, because there's been a lot of rumors and stuff, but nothing has happened yet. I'm sure we're gonna hear a lot of trade talk and stuff. Still yet to be seen if anything actually happens. Which I'm sure something will. I'm willing to bet something will. So I'll be live for a few more minutes. I'm not going to be live that long. All right. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. NFL Network. Let's see what they have from 5 hours ago. Is this the mock draft I was just looking at with Zerline? Or is this something different? Yeah, this is Zerline. Okay, so this is what Lance Zerline had. 2nd round. This is the one that had us taking a horror. Yeah. Yeah. Horror. Yeah, Rook or horror or horror. Oh my god. Oh, that's gonna take some getting used to saying that name. Taking him over Chris Jenkins, Zach Frazier, Kamari Lassiter, Michael Hall to the Texans, Jaden Hicks, Marshawn Nealand, Blake Fisher. Okay. In this mock draft, Cowboys take Zach Frazier, 56. And the Eagles get Jalix Hunt? That really his name? Well, there we go. Yeah. They get Hunt and then Tyler Nubin. Wow. Cowboys, on the other hand, they don't have a pick. Huh. Interesting. I thought they had a pick. Oh, here they are. Yeah, Zach Frazier. Duh. What about the Steelers? Keon Coleman to the Steelers, because of course. Corey Franklin to the Bengals. If this actually happens, bro, I swear the football gods just want to torture me. 2 receivers that I wanted the Browns to have go to my rivals. Of course they do. But hey, don't worry, we get Rook. Blake Fisher to the Ravens. Okay. And then 3rd round, people are starting to show up at the draft stage again for day 2. Of course, tomorrow, I believe, starts at noon. And you already know I'll be here again doing my videos tomorrow. That'll be fun. Round 3. Max Melton to the Panthers. Trey Benson to the Cardinals. Polk to the Commanders. Corley to the Chargers. Mason Smith to the Giants. Jatavian Sanders to the Jets. Tavondre Sweat to the Cowboys from Texas, of course. What else is there? Cedric Van Pran Granger goes to the Bears. What a name that is. Wow. That's a lot of last name. Sheesh. Van Pran Granger. Damn. Okay then. And then the Browns take Blake Corum over guys like Mo Kamara. Yeah, there's not really any names other than that. Jalen Wright, running back, goes to the Cowboys. All right then. But yeah, overall, I'm liking what I'm seeing from these mocks. But again, they're just mock drafts. And we'll see what happens tonight. Hopefully I have 2 videos out, but at worst, there's one. I think we'll have at least one video for sure. So we'll see what happens tonight. And I mean, if we do trade a pick, I'll probably do like a reaction anyway, just to see like who gets taken and give my thoughts. Like I'll title the video "Browns trade whatever pick to whoever," and then we'll see who they take. But that's all I got. So hopefully I'll be back at least 2 more times tonight with some reaction videos. Like I said, at least one. Hopefully. Hopefully the Browns don't pull a Bills and trade both picks. Oh, that would be so bad, because we're not really in a position to be accumulating picks. We need players. If anything, we'd be trading away picks to move up. Because it's not like we have all kinds of room for players nowadays. NFL announced that players will be allowed to wear Guardian caps during games this season. The only players I think that'll be wearing those caps are players that have like a crazy concussion history, or they're coming off a concussion. Denzel Ward gonna be rocking that thing by week 4, if that's the case. The NBA has reached an agreement with Amazon Prime to host significant regular season and playoff games for the next 10 years. Well, I mean, it's better than NBA TV. I mean, I'm joking, but especially for me, because we're blacked out. Yeah, so that's all I got, guys. Malik Neighbors met with the Giants team at the team facility, and he is pissed off. I mean, he does look kind of. I mean, he's not beaming with a smile from ear to ear. He's probably just in shock. Like, he's in the NFL now. I don't think he's genuinely pissed he went to the Giants. Now, the only way he'd be pissed off by going to the Giants is that he found out his quarterback is Daniel Jones. Because I'll tell you what, I'd be hyped here when I went to the freaking Giants. But then it's like, oh yeah, the quarterback's Daniel Jones. Oh boy. I'm not going to trash talk Daniel Jones. Nah. Hopefully he has a bounce back year this year. He better have a bounce back year. Because this might be the last year we see him. Because if he stinks this year, the Giants letting him go. And we're not going to see his ass again. Because he'll be reduced to a backup quarterback. He'll be lucky to get another job after that. So he better have the freaking season of a lifetime. But that is going to do it. And I will see you all later, possibly. And then, of course, tomorrow, obviously, or maybe later tonight, I'll do a recap of day 2, talk about who we got, and then look forward to day 3, which will be a full day. They are really putting ads on uniforms now. I bet there is a mass walk-off. What are you talking about, Paulie? They're not putting ads on uniforms. Why would they do that? If they did, it'd probably be like what the NBA has. I don't know. That look kind of weird. I wouldn't be surprised though if they put ads on the field. I would not be surprised if they started doing that. I think Canadian Football League does that. You put like ads like on the field, right? I could see that, but we'll see. I probably just gave them a crazy idea. Hey, that's an idea. Let's put the freaking let's put ads on the field, not on the team, on the thing itself, on the field. But yep, that's gonna wrap it up for this, guys. And hopefully I have two picks to talk about. So I'll be tweeting about it too, of course. So with that being said, that's gonna wrap it up. I didn't hear anything, Paulie. Maybe I haven't looked, but I haven't seen anything talking about it. Only thing I've seen is them talking about players having the option to wear those caps that you see them wear during practice. You can wear them during games, which would look very weird aesthetically, unless they put the logo and like the helmet design on them. Then they wouldn't look that bad. But if it's just the cap, like that would look kind of weird, right? I mean, you got these teams, putting out these nice helmets, only to have them covered by a skull cap thing. It'd be really cool if they made it to where you could put it underneath the helmet. That'd be kind of weird too. I don't know. But yeah, with that being said, guys, I will see you all later tonight and see what happens. So with that being said, I'm Crazy Dog. I'm out. See you guys hopefully tonight to talk about two new Browns players.